Hello everyone, this is Satoru Shibata from Nintendo of Europe. Welcome to our latest Nintendo Direct presentation. Before we begin, we would like to thank you all for the warm messages to our late Nintendo President Satoru Iwata, who passed away earlier this year. We would like to keep delivering information directly to you. We appreciate your continued support. Today, let's take a look at Wii U and Nintendo 3DS contents arriving in the coming months. Our first title is a Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD.
I just wanted to say it's been so long since we had the last Nintendo Direct that they start off with Twilight Princess HD, something I already suspected to be at E3. Yes! Although, I mean... Yeah, I don't know, it's just the same... Isn't it just the same graphics?
Enhanced graphics shine a new light on the memorable characters.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
So you can become immersed in the game.
I mean, yes, it looks sharper, of course, it's HD now, but...
supporting development, Tantalus in Australia, has a great
it's really not...
with remakes.
It's really...
But
no,
it is more than a prettier version of the same game. To make this game even more enjoyable, we have decided to create a new Amiibo figure.
Oh, yes, of course, a Wolf Link Amiibo, yes, that's cool, but
to Wolf
no.
Link, the game
No,
is
that
compatible
just...
with these 5 Amiibo as well. We will share more information about the game at a later date.
I really thought
HD will be available on March
being in development for so long, probably so
we will
long,
also release a special
it would have
bundle, including the game, the Wolf Link
more
Amiibo figure,
like,
and the official soundtrack on the same day.
You know? More enhanced graphics. I mean, yes, the Amiibo is cool, and I'm really looking forward to the soundtrack, but that's just not what I expected.
We hope you will enjoy the Legend of Zelda.
But I expect the Twilight Princess, so I am looking forward to it. There is, I didn't thought they would show the Legend of Zelda for Wii U, something for that game. I really thought they would wait.
In fact, some data saved to the Wolf Link Amiibo in Twilight Princess HD can be carried over to the new Zelda game on Wii U.
Okay.
We are working hard on the new Zelda game for Wii U, so it lives up to your expectations.
And NX. I'm just saying, this game is coming to Wii U and NX.
To help with the wait, we are releasing 2 Zelda titles on Wii U Virtual Console shortly after this presentation. The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass.
Nice!
And the Legend
Actually, I haven't played those games. I'm not sure if I want to play those games.
And until November 19th, if you purchase one of these games, you can get the other game at half price. Moving on to another Zelda title, The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes was released on Nintendo 3DS last month. I hope you have been teaming up and enjoying this title with your friends. We are currently working on some free extra contents for the game. That's us in
so
a new
free DLC for
the Den of Twilight.
I thought this game would get DLC. It's just so perfect for DLC, but I didn't actually thought it would be free.
Twilight has over 30 levels to conquer. If you don't defeat every enemy in a level, you won't be able to move on to the next one. There are some checkpoints though, So use them to your advantage and try to best the den of trials. Are you up to the challenge? We are also adding 2 new outfits. Lineback's uniform will let you see inside treasure chests before you open them. And the Fierce Deity Mail will increase your attack power. You will shoot beams in 4 directions. Both outfits are powerful and give you even more strategic options. This free software update for the Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes will be released on December 3rd. And if you have not tried the game yet, a free demo is available to download from Nintendo eShop. You can even play it online on November 14th. Now let's talk about Mario and Luigi Paper Jam Bros. When
Paper Jam
Peach
Bros.
and Paper Toad jump out of a mysterious book and into the non-paper
Can't you say
world,
brothers to
Mario
bros?
and
I
Luigi team
mean,
up
bros
with
just
a new friend,
sounds
Paper
wrong.
Mario, to explore the Mushroom Kingdom. Paper Mario
I
has
like
plenty of
Paper Mario's
tricks
jumping
and
animation.
adds
It's
a
just
new
so
layer to the
flattering.
Mario and Luigi series. He can slip through narrow cracks, turn into a paper plane, and fly the Mario Brothers around, and copy himself to attack enemies multiple times. Together, Mario,
I like the
Luigi,
Mario and Luigi
Paper
series,
Mario
and
can
actually
pull off some
I'd rather
cool
want to
moves
have an
known as trio moves
really
and trio
beautiful
attacks.
HD Paper Mario
And when
RPG
that's
on
not
Wii U,
enough,
or rather
they can
NX
even
maybe.
cause enemy forces
Hopefully,
to fall
but
in
yeah,
giant
well.
papercraft battles. In Mario and Luigi games,
I guess this
you
game
attack enemies
is
in battles
probably really
by
good.
jumping on them or hitting them with hammers. This time, you can get an extra boost in battle with new items known as battle cards. Battle cards have various effects, such as powering up attacks, damaging enemies, giving you more coins, or making enemies easier to defeat. With Amiibo, you can also build a collection of in-game character cards to help out in battle. These cards have even more powerful effects, and there are lots to collect. These Amiibo are compatible. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam Bros. Will be released on December 4th, 2015. Please take a look at this trailer.
So where's Paper Luigi? He's gotta be in that game. Like I said, it looks like a lot of fun, but it's just, I don't know, the trailer isn't that exciting for me to go out and be full of emotion. I don't know, it looks nice though.
Now let's take a look at updates for Wii U in 2015, starting with Splatoon. Please take a look at this video.
Is that a new map or is that new single player mode? That's gotta be a map, right? Oh, rather multiple maps, maybe? Oh, that's really awesome! That looks really awesome! Splatoon is such a big game! Right now it's the most sought Wii U game, week to week. If you just compare the weeks when it got out, and it actually came out in the same week as Mario Kart 8, but Splatoon just sold more games week to week than Mario Kart 8. Just imagine this! Splatoon in Japan sold week to week the most of all Wii U games. So of course they're gonna keep updating new maps and stuff. And I really think that looks like a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to playing online in these maps. If, of course, my internet provider actually lets me play online. But that's just another story.
The key to victory is to use all of these obstacles to your advantage. As it is a museum, you will also see many famous paintings and artifacts from the Squid world. Here is another new stage, Mahi-Mahi Resort. It looks like
that could have very well been a Super Mario Sunshine stage.
It's a little scary for Inklings, since they cannot swim in water.
Ooh,
however,
right,
in the second half of the match, the water level drops, exposing even more areas to Ink. It is tough to see which team will win until the very end.
It's just a little bit like
a software update will be released on November 13th, including over 40 new pieces of gear.
It's just amazing how much content Splatoon gets
stage from November 14th too.
For free.
Splatoon will receive more updates.
Splatoon is so awesome, and I'm really looking forward to new maps,
gear and adjustments to the gameplay.
New everything, and
next
somewhere
Splatoon 2,
Maker. Of course.
A recent software updates added checkpoint flags and power-up items that change depending on your status, adding even more depth to course creation. So far, more than 3.3 million courses
so now
are
slopes, and I think fans got everything they really want. Of course, new enemies
from tricky obstacle
or ice and desert levels would be nice, but
it is amazing to see such variety. But with so many to choose from, some players are finding it difficult to pick which courses they want to play. So we have decided to release a new web portal that will offer a more detailed search function than the one found in-game. This portal will let you search for particular types of courses on your internet browser.
That's actually extremely logical.
You can filter them using prefix tags like full auto-scrolling, sound-based, or time attack. You can also filter by game styles or course themes. If you are away from home and find an interesting
and I really like that Nintendo is actually doing this on mobile and you know, internet browsers, no matter where they are.
With this web portal, you can find the right courses faster and have more fun.
That's just a really good sign for the future, I think.
Look out for more details soon.
Nice.
For now, let's take a look at some of the great levels the community has created so far.
And you know, in Mario Maker there have been so much great levels. I don't like that these... I really have respect for these automatic Mario levels. You know, just getting so much stuff with not moving at all. Finishing the level by not moving at all and really making a good level out of this is really amazing. But you have really, you know, extremely hard levels. Or these automatic levels, you know, just normal, really fun or themed levels. I think at least that's what I get from Mario Maker aren't that popular, and I really think that's sad, kind of. Although now with the event courses, I think it may actually change. I don't know. But you know, you see so much cool courses with, like, here in this Nintendo Direct, or GT Live, Super Beard Brothers. I just see so much great courses. And so much fun ideas, like also the levels Game Explain does. There are so much great ideas I would have never in my life thought of.
Next, let's take a quick look at some unforgettable scenes.
Unforgettable scenes from Xenoblade Chronicles X. Okay, I think this game has a lot of unforgettable themes. I mean, it's such a big open world. It's just huge.
You kidding me?
Okay, I didn't expect that. And really, just look at this.
No negotiation, no compromise, and no mercy!
Xenoblade Chronicles
That
X will be released on
you know, that game has gotta be
December 4th.
way better than the original Xenoblade.
Don't forget,
And this
we will
already
also
was a
release
great game.
these titles on November 20th. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival,
It could be nice if you have 4 people to play with, but I don't know. And just this game, I really like Mario Tennis when they released it on N64 and GameCube, but I don't know, just seems so rushed in it. I don't know, I don't have particularly, I don't know, it just doesn't interest me that much.
Now I would like to pass you over to Ed Pariente for an update on some upcoming Nintendo eShop and third-party titles.
Thank you, Mr. Shibata. Hi everybody, I'm Ed Valiente, and I work at Nintendo Europe helping publishers and developers to release their games. Let's take a look at some of the cool games that are coming soon. We'll start with some indie games developed here in Europe.
Someone who's
First
really extremely nervous.
Fast Racing Neo is a futuristic anti-gravity racer where you need to switch the color of your vehicle and collect orbs to push the speedometer.
I don't know, if I look at this, I really wish there to be an F-Zero.
There are 3 single-player games to compete in,
for
and
example,
up to 4 people can compete in local multiplayer.
Because this just,
for those that prefer online
looks
play,
so fantastic, and I
Check out the latest trailer.
F-Zero. And this could be a this could be an alternative. Just gameplay-wise, what I've seen so far, it doesn't look really like I can actually see where I'm going. You know, if you just don't see the track. I mean, just look at this. Yes, it's fast, it looks great, but I don't know how well it plays, actually. It just doesn't seem to be... I don't know. Depending on how much that game is, I may buy it, just because I really like to have a futuristic racing game like this. But like I said, I'm not sure yet how well this game plays.
Fast Racing Neo will be available exclusively from Nintendo eShop on Wii U in December.
Next, from Brainseed Factory and Head Up Games, Typoman is a two-dimensional puzzle
platform
set in a unique game world. As the hero, a character made up of letters, use your unique wordcraft ability to change the world with the power of words. By moving and dragging letters around, you can bend the world to your will. For example, you might put a D.
That mechanic is so interesting.
In your way. Typoman.
And I'm really interested how they do this in German, because, well, I live in Germany, as many of you know.
Special message from Image and Film about their next game.
I mean, the game, from what I've seen so far, was just English words, so I'm not sure how they do this.
Present our next game for Nintendo 3DS, SteamWorld HEIST. In this turn-based strategy shooter, you recruit a ragtag team of steam-driven robots and set out on a daring space adventure. By boarding, looting, and shooting your way through enemy spaceships, you upgrade your crew with unique abilities, weapons, and even stylish hats. SteamWorld HEIST focuses on skill rather than dice rolls. You control the aiming, and you can even bounce bullets off the environment for cool trick shots. If you're new to strategy games, SteamWorld HEIST is a great place to start, and veterans will enjoy its depth and challenge. Friends, the wait is over. SteamWorld HEIST launches on Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS this December. We're also giving away an exclusive Nintendo 3DS home menu theme with every purchase of SteamWorld HEIST for a limited time. So thanks for your support, everyone. I hope you'll enjoy the game.
Thank you, Brienne. For those of you who like to personalize your Nintendo 3DS, we have the perfect title for you. In Nintendo Badge Arcade, you
oh yes, Nintendo Badge Arcade,
which can be used to decorate your Nintendo 3DS home menu.
I've seen the first
You can create all sorts of funny
30 minutes at Game Explain, and
can even be used instead of the standard system icons.
As much as I don't want to admit it, it looks like fun.
You can purchase plays using Nintendo eShop.
But I don't want to spend money on this. I really don't want to spend that much money on this, and I would spend a lot of money with this. You know, I'm not interested in these badges per se. But I'm a collector. I'm a collector, and this game would just
Nintendo Badge Arcade
make me go bankrupt.
From Nintendo eShop.
Is that something you say in English? I'm not sure.
It's time to catch Pokémon in a puzzling new way. Pokémon Picross.
Pokémon Picross. Okay,
that's
something new
and hard to put down. During gameplay, there are horizontal and vertical rows of squares to reveal.
I like the Picross series, even though I didn't play that much of it yet, but Pokémon Picross is definitely something I would enjoy, and I'm probably going to enjoy.
Add a captured Pokémon to your party, and you can use its support skill while you play. You can obtain some Picroids during the game, which can be used to solve puzzles more effectively. You can also purchase Picroids using Nintendo eShop funds. With more than 300 stages and every Mega Evolved and Legendary Pokémon included, there are tons of reasons to take a break to solve a puzzle or two. Pokémon Picross will be available from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS in early December.
That's gonna be a game I
have another Pokémon
will buy
for Virtual Console on Nintendo 3DS. Remember these?
No, they don't! Finally!
That's right.
Finally! Pokémon on the Virtual Console! Yes!
Will all be released as Virtual Console
yes!
titles on Nintendo
All three!
3DS.
Red, blue, and
To
yellow!
relive your memories, we tried to keep the original features as is as much as possible. But
yes! Come
of course, we can't use a link cable.
Online trading! Just give me online trading!
For these virtual console titles, you can use Nintendo 3DS System's wireless communication functionality. Pokémon Red version, and Yellow version will be released on Nintendo eShop on February 27th, 2016.
Now give me a remake on the 3DS and I'm
Fantasy
just...
Explorers from Square
But
Enix.
that's so cool!
Prepare to explore
Finally!
an island filled with mystical crystals in the first Final Fantasy action RPG on Nintendo 3DS. Up to 4 players can connect in local or online multiplayer and team up MMO style, assigning allies 4 different combat roles: tank, healer, support, and damage. With the job system, characters can take on over 20 adventuring professions, each with their own set of special skills. Plus, they can learn and switch between every job class or transfer certain skills between classes. And by using the new ability called Trance, you can even fight as classic Final Fantasy characters like Cecil, Terra, Lightning, and more.
Okay.
The Trance command also restores life and mana while unlocking powerful attacks. Final Fantasy Explorers can be played and beaten solo, but it's quite the challenge, so you may want to adventure with friends. If you don't have enough people to fill your party, you can use train monsters to fill up the party slots. When Final Fantasy Explorers releases in Europe in January, it will include all of the downloadable content that was released in Japan for free.
Okay, that's nice.
Content includes special outfits and weapons, and challenges featuring notorious Final Fantasy series bosses. With over 100 quests and hours of gameplay, there's plenty to keep adventurers busy when Final Fantasy Explorers is released on January the 29th, 2016. A collector's edition will also be available. It includes the game, an art book.
Well, in this case, I'm actually glad this game doesn't interest me that much, because I would totally fall for that collector's edition. I would so fall for that collector's edition.
MegaMan Legacy Collection from Capcom is a celebration of the 8-bit roots of the iconic Blue Bomber. Power up with dozens of weapons and take on the evil genius Dr. Wily and his army of robots in this collection of the first 6 action platformers that started it all.
Is that something new?
The new museum mode contains a comprehensive
I thought this
collection
game
of
would be
production art and
released
original
already.
sketches,
Or is that
plus
just
more
America?
than 100 Nintendo 3DS exclusive items.
I thought
A
this
mega
game
treat for
would
any
have been
fan of
released
Mega Man in
already.
video game history. There's also a fresh new twist on the classic games with
I mean,
new
it's
challenges.
a really good choice
This
for
mode
Mega Man
features more than
fans, I
50
guess.
stages of remixed gameplay areas from all 6 games, and plenty of scaling difficulty objectives for both experienced and new players. Speaking of challenges,
But like I said,
the
it's
game
just...
comes with 11 Nintendo 3DS exclusive challenges that can be unlocked
just
using the Mega Man Amiibo.
thought it would have been
Mega Man
released
Legacy
already.
Collection will be released
Or maybe
on
that's
Nintendo
just
3DS
consoles,
on
I don't know.
February 23rd, 2016.
Now I'd like to pass you back to Mr. Shibata for some more updates.
Thank you, Ed. Let's continue with more titles coming in 2016. Next up is
Pokken Tournament! Actually,
Wii U.
also one of those fighting
Pokken
games
Tournament.
I'm really interested in.
Pokken Tournament is a
DCD are
new
Final
game
Fantasy and
created in
Pokken are
collaboration
actually
between
games
the Pokémon Company
I'm
and
really
Bandai
looking
Namco
forward to.
Entertainment.
Although
The
I'm not
developers behind
much
the legendary fighting
of a
series,
fighting
Tekken,
game player,
which will
you know?
celebrate its 20th anniversary this year. Thanks to this dream development tag team, you can now see Pokémon characters brought to life in a way you've never seen before.
But man, what are they doing with this game? It's just a Wii U release, seems to be really promising. And I'm interested and I like Pokemon games. And this just looks so great, and I don't know why, but it reminds me of playing Pokemon Puzzle League. I don't know, because Pokemon Puzzle League is of course a puzzle game, while this is obviously a fighting game, but somehow it just reminds me. It just gives me the same feeling.
We are also offering a Shadow Mewtwo Amiibo card as a bonus in the first sprint
nice.
run of the game.
So maybe
If you
this is
scan
gonna
this
be the
Amiibo
first
card on the
Amiibo
Wii U gamepad,
Pokemon
you
card
can
of like...
start using Shadow Mewtwo right away. Pokken Tournament will be released in spring 2016. For our next title,
Spring
please take a
2016
look
is
at
gonna
this.
be expensive. And of course, StarFox! Finally, StarFox! I'm calling a I'm calling a release at the end of February, right now. Is it? Yeah, probably the last week. Just the music, just listen to that awesome music. Oh yeah. And I really like that little Rob. Maybe they are calling it WiiU? WiiU? I don't know, it looks good. Not that great, but good enough. Although, of course, I'm not sure if these are in-game graphics, but it kind of looks like it. And I'm really I just want to play that game so badly.
In StarFox Zero, the StarFox team reunites and builds their arms.
You know, actually, if it wouldn't have been
and somersault as you fly
delayed, we could play it in only like a week.
Arwings can transform into a
and
new
this looks good
to pick off ground-based enemies.
Yes, it's not the most beautiful game, but it looks really good, and
a ground vehicle with
I'm looking forward to this game.
It can lock onto 3 different targets at once and cause serious damage. It can also transform into a new flying form, the Grav Master.
The Grav Master, like Gravity Master.
There is
oh
a gyro
my god.
wing. It is useful when you want to sneak into enemy territories. When the coast is clear, drop in the
I'm gonna play this game so much.
To hack into
Direct Eye. Oh well, yeah.
You pilot these machines using 2 screens. The TV screen and the WiiU gamepad screen.
I'm probably gonna take some days off for this game. I'm really actually gonna do this.
Display a cockpit view. Like a real pilot, you have to track not only what is in front of you, but also what is around you.
Still scares me.
Even tilt the gamepad.
Having to change between looking at the TV and at a gamepad still scares me.
Master the controls, and you will be able to destroy enemies with ease.
Yes, just because of that, you have to master the controls actually.
Would be delayed. But now
and who knows how hard it actually is to do
StarFox Zero will be released in April 2016. Now
that's
I have an update
way later than I
upcoming
imagined.
Amiibo. Early next year, we will release Lucas from the Super Smash Bros. Collection. We will also release some new Animal Crossing Amiibo figures: Resetti, Brothers, Celeste, and Kix. Don't forget.
Okay, Resetti looks kind of strange standing up
Isabel,
and not
Digby,
being in his hole.
KK, Mabel, Tom Nook, Lottie, Reese, and Cyrus Amiibo figures, and Series 2 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards. Now let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo 3DS titles. See what life is like from the eyes of a Pokémon in Pokémon Super Mystery Dungeon, coming to Nintendo 3DS on February 19th,
The Mystery Dungeon series hasn't actually been
Join up
a
with
series
other Pokemon as you
I
through
played or
dungeons
wanted to play,
and
but
work
I
out
may
why
know a
Pokemon
person
are being turned
who
into
might
stone.
like this game.
On your way, you will befriend hundreds of Pokemon. In fact, all 720 Pokemon are included in the game.
But I just find it so cool that there are just
Pokemon.
every Pokemon
Dungeons
is in this game.
Every time
That's
you
something
enter.
I think is
team
really
up
cool.
with other Pokemon and use items to help you on your way. You can also combine the moves of your team to defeat strong opponents. Plus, with a connection orb, connect with other Pokemon to get new quests to complete.
Okay, that
Pokémon
looks
Super Mystery Dungeon will be
insanely...
released on February 19th, 2016.
I forgot what I wanted to say.
Next
Complex.
game is Hyrule Warriors Legend.
That just looks insanely
Hyrule Warriors
complex.
was released on Wii U last year.
And Hyrule
giving
Warriors
you the
Legends
chance
is a
to
game that
charge
doesn't
into
interest me at
battle
all.
with many powerful
Yes, I
characters from the
liked
Legend of
Hyrule
Zelda
Warriors
series.
really a
Next
lot.
year, that game is
And I
coming
would
to
like to
Nintendo
play the
3DS
new story with
as
the
Hyrule
Wind Waker
Warriors
characters, but I
Legends,
don't want to buy that
including
game
some
again.
brand new content. This time,
I don't think it belongs on a Nintendo
Toon Link,
3DS. That's a Wii U
and the
title.
King
It
of
doesn't.
Hyrule from
I
the
don't know. It
Wind
just
Waker
doesn't
will
really
join
belong to the
Star Kid
Nintendo
from
3DS.
Majora's Mask as new
And I
warriors.
just don't
There
want to
is
buy
an
this game
original
again.
character too,
And
named
but
Linkle.
yes,
She looks quite
the
familiar.
female Link is actually
Linkle
in
is
this
a girl who
game.
lives in a small village filled with cuckoos.
Nice.
uses
So
two
the crossbow on
crossbows at
the
once
official
and can
artwork
take
actually
down enemies
was
approaching
a
from all
leak,
directions.
kind of.
Her energetic
Nice.
fighting style brings
I
something
think that's-
special to the battlefield.
That's cool.
She can kick
Yes,
enemies
fans
when they
may
are down
not
without
be
dropping her
that
crossbow
fond of a
too.
female Link.
If Link's famous signature move
But-
is called a spin attack, maybe we should call Linkle's a spin kick.
Spin kick, alright.
Hyrule
But
Warriors
I think that's
Legends
cool.
will be released on March
Still not gonna
25th,
buy this game, but
2016.
I think Linkle is
Limited edition
really cool,
will
and
also
maybe,
be available
who knows,
at launch.
in The Legend of
Please
Zelda
take a
VIIU you can actually choose between Link and Linkle? Just saying. Oh no. Of course there's gonna be a collector's edition. Oh no, come on, don't do this to me. No, I'm not gonna buy this game.
There is plenty for RPG fans to look forward to on Nintendo 3DS in 2016. Early next year,
Ah, Bravely
Bravely
Second
Second
is
and
finally
Radiant
coming
will be
to
released.
the West.
this sequel to Bravely Default is set a few years after the events of the previous game. It follows Fearless Knight, Yu Genioja,
Didn't I also
as he
say
sets
that
off to
this-
save
didn't I
Agnes
also-
Obridge from evil forces.
You know, wasn't this something
Use
I already
strategy
said at
and skill to
E3?
defeat enemies in turn-based battles, where you
I don't
control the
remember.
flow of combat. With a Brave and Default system, you decide when to conserve your strengths and when to attack. Steal your defenses by holding back for a turn. Then chain together powerful attacks in a future turn. Plan carefully and time your moves for maximum impact. Bravely Second and Layer will be released in the first quarter of 2016. And there will also be a collector's edition. Please take a look.
Nintendo's putting out these collector's edition left and right, but actually with a real CD, that's quite nice. And an art book. And a minifigurine that, I don't know, it looks better than the... Wasn't there a figurine in the first game also? A more realistic
Next,
figurine?
I can now announce that Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten
cool.
Past is also coming to Nintendo 3DS in 2016.
So a lot of Dragon Quest for
In this
Nintendo.
huge RPG, explore the past to uncover
That's gonna make
the
a
secrets
lot
of a
of people
much-changed
happy.
world
I
by
know it.
collecting fragments of the stone tablets. And defeating evil along the way. Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past will be released in 2016. And
So
that is not all.
2016,
Dragon Quest VIII
there were
Journey
a
of the
lot of
Past
games
King
coming in
will also be
2016,
released in 2016.
which is
get ready to
strange
embark
because,
on
well there are a lot of
another epic adventure
3DS
on
games
your
and not
Nintendo
so
3DS.
much
I know many of you have been waiting
Wii U
for
games.
these
We may
exciting
already know a
announcements.
lot of Wii U games
So
that come in
thank you for your
2016
patience.
because I actually think the NX may
There's a huge adventure for
come in
strategy
2016.
fans coming to Nintendo 3DS next year too.
Fire Emblem Fates! Show me those Fates!
Fire Emblem Fates takes the tactical gameplay,
just give me
memorable
both games in one.
and complex storylines.
Don't make
the
me buy
series
2
is
games,
known for
please.
And builds on them. The game will be available
No!
in 2 versions.
No!
Fire Emblem Fates Birthright
Damn it!
and
But
Fire Emblem Fates
that's alright. I mean, these are 2
Each one tells a
full-fledged
complete
games.
story, but playing both will show you 2 unique sides of the same conflict. If you purchase either game, you can purchase the other from Nintendo eShop for a reduced price.
Alright.
And while it will not be available on launch day, there will also be a
Yeah,
third
that's
story
nice too, you
available
know.
for purchase
Getting the
from
other
Nintendo
part
eShop for
at a
owners
reduced
of
price is
Birthright
nice.
or Conquest, called Fire Emblem Fates
Revelations.
Revelation.
Oh,
This
that's gonna be
campaign
such a
will
time-consuming
reveal
game.
some secrets about the story
Damn it.
that
Also-
will affect the way you think about the other path. So you will probably want to save that one for last. If you want to dive into every Fire Emblem Fates campaign at once, we have the perfect package for you. Fire Emblem
Yes!
Fates Special Edition. It includes
Nintendo of
all
Europe
3
delivering
stories:
the good
Birthright,
stuff.
Conquest, and Revelation, plus an art book.
Oh!
Which path will you take? Hoshido?
My day is
No.
made. My day
Or
is
free.
officially made. I don't know if you say it like
That is
this.
all for
Now you
today.
do.
Thank you for watching.
Yes! No
Happy
release
gaming.
date yet, but yes! And goodbye, happy gaming. And whatever this is. What is this? What actually is this? Looks like stars. But we already had StarFox. So oh yes, of course! Of course, the fighter ballad! I totally forgot about this! No, wait, what? Holy! What the fuck? No! No! They bring Cloud to Final Fantasy! No, other way around. They bring Cloud to Smash Brothers! What the heck? I actually never thought I'd see this day! That's just what what the holy Whoa! Whoa! I don't know what to say! I had so much characters in mind, but I never imagined to see any Final Fantasy character. Holy! Oh my goodness! Did Cloud actually win the fighter ballad? No. No, he didn't. Did he? How? Awesome! That's so awesome! And I also like the saying limits are meant to be broken. That's just kind of fitting. He destroyed the stage. There were so many summons. Oh my goodness. Oh. That's extremely unexpected. Aww, come on, that's cute. Okay, so there are gonna be more characters coming in December 2015, which is gonna be including the fighter ballad winner, because I don't think Cloud is the fighter ballot winner. I don't think that's the case, but that's just freaking awesome. I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta stay up again in a few hours, so yeah. Happy gaming, I guess.